Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, President Ruto has finally recalled David Maraga from retirement back to work. In a Gazette notice, Ruto has appointed David Maraga to lead a 18 members task force mandated to review the terms and conditions of police officers in this country. So they will be looking on the welfare of police officers, the reforms within the National Police Service. And these are the objectives of this task. Identify the legal, policy, administrative, institutional, and operational constraints on effective service delivery by the National Police Service and the Kenya Prisoners Service. Identify and recommend legal, policy, administrative, institutional, and operational reforms in the National Police Service and the Kenya Prison Service for effective service delivery. Now, the first thing that is coming to the mind of Kenyans is all about recycling of leaders. I'm saying this because Ruto accused the immediately retired President Uhuru Kenyatta for recycling leaders back to the office. But then, the question people are asking now, if you are accusing Uhuru Kenyatta of this, by the fact that you are bringing a retired officer back to work, definitely you are recycling the same people you are against during Uhuru Kenyatta regime. But another truth of the matter is that Maraga is one man that you would want to have near you in case you are looking for the truth. This is one of the few individuals in this country who can tell the king when he's naked. Sasa swali ni kwamba kweli watafanya kazi na Ruto kwa hii kazi amempea, will they? Because Maraga is one man who will tell you the truth without blinking his eye. He will not care the outcome. Remember, in as much people are talking about work, this is just a task force that is going to work for only 90 days. That means they are in office for only 3 months, and then after that, they will need to deliver the report back to the president. So after 3 months, they will dissolve the task force. So the two questions we are asking on this Punchline today: why is Ruto still forming a task force to look into the affairs of police officers when we have had so many? And again, then why go for Maraga? Before we answer that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not to subscribe, please consider subscribing. Returning subscribers, thank you so much. And all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to this discussion. First of all, let us handle the issue of Maraga. Just as I said, Maraga is one man who will do his job diligently and provide you with the proper answers. If you are serious to solve the problem, then he's a man you can trust. That tells us that William Samoei Ruto has lacked people he can trust to work on behalf of him and deliver a report. That's why he's going for one man whom even he castigated when he nullified their presidential election in 2017. That's why now he's going to the old people back to seek their wisdom in governing this country. It means he has lacked people to do this job. And that tells you that maybe Ruto is looking for a man who will tell him the truth, because he is now well aware that the people around him cannot tell him the truth. Whatever they will do is just to praise him, whether he's wrong, whether he's right. And for sure, Maraga is a patriot citizen who would rather lose his job than nod when the oppressor is harassing the public. He will always stand for the truth. And that's why he could face the president, that is Uhuru Kenyatta, tell him the truth. Even when he was facing frustration in the office, when judges were facing frustrations, he would stand at the judiciary and tell the public the real truth on the ground. So this is one man whom you can trust with a job. Now, that one aside, let's come to the issue of task force after task force. The truth of the matter is that there are so many reports that have been written about police officers, what need to be done to improve their welfare. But again, another reality is that nothing has been done seriously to help our police officers. Because you will find the situation in which our police officers are working in, it even encourages the issue of being involved in corruption. That's why wanaingia kwa mambo ya corruption, their welfare has never been taken care of seriously. So this task force might just be there. They will come with a report, but the problem is, will the president implement the recommendation by this task force? That is the big question. Because several recommendations have been there, but nothing has been recommended seriously to deal with this issue. Even in other situations, recommendations have come out, but nothing has been done to solve those problems. So seemingly, at the end of the day, Ruto might be doing this just to win the confidence from the public by having someone like Maraga on that table. But again, he ended up just postponing a problem without solving it the way it needs to be solved. So he might have a team. They will be seen as these people are working. Trust will be built there. But at the end of the day, he's going to sit on that report and end up not implementing it. So he's just that, like I said, anajaribu tu kukula muda na kucheza na hii mamba, but at the end of the day, he might not really do a radical surgery that is needed in the police department. A problem. So Ruto should come out seriously and make it right. At least solve the problem once and for all. Kuna vile wa police officer wanaishi nyumba zao. Watu wanakaa kwa nyumba nyingine inakaa kama debe hivi. Nyumba si nzuri. Mishahara zao, they need to review their salary. Walipe vizuri. And then the issue to do with how to solve their problem. Because some of the police officers end up even committing suicide because of frustration at the job. Let him deal with this issue once and for all. But again, the appointment of Maraga to lead the task force, it could be just a way of Ruto trying to hoodwink the Kisii after denying them all the planned jobs. Remember, Machogu is the only person senior there, but when it came to PSS, he did not appoint anyone from the Gusii. So by appointing Maraga, who is a person who commands a lot of respect in this country, it will actually create a perception that he is now involving the Kisii in his government. So Ruto wants to just be seen as someone who is incorporating the Kisii community after sidelining them. If you check on, you will find that there are many gamer community in PS positions. You go out, you find out also there are so many Kalenjin community in that appointment that he did. But then the question is, out of 51, and we have 47 tribes, why couldn't you have at least one from these tribes? So that it is the face of Kenya, because everyone is feeling that it is the right time for them to also be on the oversight table to oversight resources that is being collected through taxes from their own people. People need to be represented during the collection of taxes because they give their taxes, and again during the time when people are deciding on how to use these taxes. So it's just trying to incorporate the Gusii, but using someone who is famous, popular, and a man who commands respect. So in that way, I think he's trying to appeal to the Gusii nation. And again, going for Maraga, he's also trying to sanitize his government because it has lacked trust and respect. No one can trust his government, the way they work. if you listen to some people in this government, you get annoyed. Look at Rigathi Gachagua, the deputy president. A man who has lacked wisdom. He has reduced his office to a Kikuyu. It is now a Mount Kenya position, but not a deputy president for everyone in this country. Go and look on how Moses Kule is doing a number of pronouncements, contradicting. So many things have failed. So bringing Maraga here is just trying to cut an image of now a serious president who is looking upon to tap to the wisdom of people who command respect in this country, so that he will be seen as a man who have good people who can advise him properly. So Maraga is there to make William Samoei to look like a man who is seeking wisdom from respected people in this country. So he's trying to sanitize his government so that he can at least command respect. I don't know if Ruto really will work with Maraga up to the end, because this is a one man who will tell you the truth and he will insist on the truth. So that's the whole situation, I think, why Ruto decided to go for David Maraga. And in 3 months' time, they are going to give the report back to the president, and then it will be the power of the president to work on that report to sort out this mess. So we will wait and see how they're going to go about this whole issue. And yes, we will say at least as it comes. I don't know your view on the same. Why is William Ruto going for David Maraga? And again, what's your view about the issue of recycling retirees back to the office? Then where is the place for the youth? Though we understand again, a position like you are offering to Maraga, it needs someone who has better experience, a person who has at least lead an organization properly, so that he will make a decision or a recommendation not on emotion, but on reality, on ground, having factors, major issues here and there, so that the recommendation will at least make progress, like maybe the president would need it to be. So all those factors have been put to the table, and that's why it's going for Maraga.